time from the Bay Area's local news station. You're watching KRON 4 News at 10.
Thank you for joining KRON 4 News at 10. I'm Ken Wayne.
And I'm Catherine Heenan. There is a warning tonight about a dangerous bacteria that might have infected a local woman who is still recovering after nearly 2 months in the hospital.
An online fundraising effort says she contracted the bacterial infection after eating fish and is now a quadruple amputee. KRON 4's Dan Thorne here in the studio after talking with an infectious expert and the woman's friend. Dan.
Yeah, Ken, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention recently issued a warning about a bacterial infection that people can get through eating raw or undercooked fish or through exposing an open wound to coastal waters. A friend tells us this San Jose woman likely got this specific infection from eating undercooked tilapia. A San Jose mother's life is changed forever. 40-year-old Laura Barajas has had her limbs amputated while battling a bacterial infection.
It's scary. It's just been really heavy on all of us. It's terrible. It's just this could have happened to any of us.
Friend Anna Messina says back in late July, Barajas had bought tilapia from a local market for dinner. She cooked it and ate it alone, and within days got very ill and was then hospitalized.
She almost lost her life. She was on a respirator. They put her into a medically induced coma. Her fingers were black, her feet were black, her bottom lip was black. She had complete sepsis and her kidneys were failing.
Now, a month and a half later, Barajas is without her arms and legs.
And their whole lives are going to change after this. You know, they're going to have to change every daily routine. Everything's going to change.
Messina believes the infection was caused by Vibrio vulnificus, a bacterial infection the CDC has been warning about.
The ways that you can get infected with this bacteria are, one, you can eat something that's contaminated with it, which in some people causes a gastroenteritis or just a stomach illness. And then the other way is actually by having a cut or a tattoo or some other break in your skin exposed to water in which this bug lives.
UCSF infectious disease expert Dr. Natasha Spottiswoode says the bacteria is especially concerning for people who are immunocompromised. The CDC says about 150 to 200 cases of infections are reported each year, and about 1 in 5 people with the infection die, sometimes within 1 to 2 days of becoming ill.
People should take sensible precautions. Like if you have a cut, avoiding getting immersed in water until it's well healed. If you are someone who's immunocompromised, keeping an eye on these things, avoiding those high-risk activities and foods.
Messina says she and Barajas' family are still awaiting to learn more about what happened. She hopes people realize how precious life can be.
Be thankful for what we have right now, because it can be taken away so quick, so easily.
Well, Messina has set up a GoFundMe to help out with her friend's medical expenses, and so far it has raised more than $20,000. In studio, Dan Thorne, KRON 4 News.
Thank you, Dan.